Very good morning to all of you. Today we will study grammar chapter number 22 preposition. Children, you might have heard this word preposition in earlier class. Yes? Yes. You all know what are preposition. Today we will learn preposition in brief. Okay. Now, what is preposition? Preposition word form with joining two words, that is pre and position. A preposition precedes a noun or a pronoun to show nouns or pronouns relationship to another word in the sentence. Prepositions are connecting words, or we can also say bridge words. They show relationship. Oh, confused. Yes. Now let's take examples. The birds are on the wall. Bart is in front of the blackboard. The toys are in the box. The dog is behind the bean. The cat is next to the dog. Bart is between the cup and the ball. The ruler is in the bin. The dog is under the table. And the cat is on the chair. So, a preposition describes a relationship between other words in a sentence. In itself, a word like in or after is rather meaningless and hard to define in mere words. For instance, when you try to define a preposition like in or between or on, you invariably use your hands to show how something is situated in relationship to something else. Now, we will see the kinds of preposition. There are mainly three kinds of preposition: preposition of time, preposition of place, and preposition of direction. Words used as prepositions are on, in, at, for, with, to, into, over, of, from, along, under, up, down, above, below, in front of, behind, beside, by, between, opposite, near, among, since, towards, through, etc. Now, let's see what is preposition of time. Preposition of time is a preposition that allows you to discuss a specific time period such as date on the calendar, one of the days of the week, or the actual time something take place. So, some prepositions show when something happens. They are called preposition of time. For example, school starts at 9 o'clock. We are going to zoo on Saturday. No, you can't watch a video. It's past your bedtime already. I visited my grandparents during the summer. You must finish the work by Friday. I will do my homework before dinner. So these are the few examples of preposition of time. Preposition of times are the same words as preposition of place. However, they are used in different way. You can easily distinguish this preposition as they always discuss time rather than place. When we are talking about time, we use in, on, at, etc. At. There are many ways you can use the word at for referring time. At plus specific time. That is at 5 o'clock, at 6 o'clock, at 12 a.m., at 12:30 a.m., etc. At festival, at a Christmas, at Easter, at a meal, at breakfast, at lunch, at dinner, etc. So we can say that at 5 o'clock, sunrise the moment. At plus specific time, at a period of time, at a festival, at a meal, etc. At lunchtime, at sunset, at weekend, at the moment. Okay. On days of the week. When we are talking about days of the week, we will say on Sunday, on Monday, on Friday, etc. With specific date, that is on July 11th or on the 11th July, on July 23rd or on the 23rd of July, on calendar holiday, on Iqbal Day, on Christmas Day, on my birthday, on New Year's Day, on Kashmir's Day, on Labor Day, on Quaid Azam Day, on Monday, Halloween, 1st of May. Days of the week, specific day on calendar holiday. On Friday, on 16th May 2013, on Christmas Day, on my birthday. So, part of day, months, years, seasons of the year, specific century we use in. Yes, in the morning, in June, in 2015, in winter, in 19th century. So, at with hours 5 p.m., 12 o'clock, 7 p.m., etc. On with days Friday, on my birthday, on May 7th, 1964, etc. In is used with week, months, years, decades, centuries. In 2 weeks, in July, in May, in 1970, in 1981, in the 80s, and in the 1800s. Exceptional is in 15 minutes in the morning, in the afternoon, at night is wrong. No preposition of time if the day, year has each and every last next or this before it. For example, I go to Lahore every Eid, not at every Eid. I will see you next Monday afternoon. I will see you next on Monday afternoon. That is wrong. So, if the day or year has each and every last next to the word or before it, we will not use preposition of time. Preposition of place. Preposition can be used to show where something is located. Some prepositions show where something happens. They are called preposition of place. Sunny was sitting under a tree. There is a wooden floor underneath the carpet. Some geese flew over their house. John and Sarah were hiding inside the wardrobe. There was a tree beside the river. I have a friend who lives in America. So, a preposition of place indicate position, location and distance. See here you can see the picture. The ball is first picture, the ball is on the box. Second is above, means it is not touching to the box. We can say above. Over, then it is near to the box. In front of means it is in front of the box. Beside means it is near to the box in horizontal way. Below it is under but it is not touching the box. Under means it is under beyond the box and behind means it is backside of the box. Preposition of place. In front of, next to or beside, behind, inside, on, above, between, among. These all words are preposition of place. At or in front of. In front of means see, you can see that the ball is in front of the box. The car is in front of the house. Next to or we can say beside. Beside means the same thing. Next to and beside means the same thing. It usually refers to a thing or a person that is at the side of another thing. When something is side to another thing, at that time we use beside. At a wedding, the bride stands next to the groom. Guards stand next to the entrance of the bank. He walked beside me as we went down the street. In this part of the town, there is not a footpath beside the road, so you have to be careful. Now let's talk about above and over. Above and over have similar meaning. The both meaning at a higher position there, but above normally refers to being directly, vertically above you. Planes normally fly above the clouds. There is ceiling above you. There is halo over my head. We put a sun umbrella over the table so we would not get so hot. Our neighbors in the apartment above us are really noisy. Now, next is preposition of direction. Some preposition shows where something is going. They are called preposition of direction. For example, the boys chased after each other. The football rolled down the hill. The man was stopped walking his dog along the river bank. The freeway goes right through the city. We're traveling towards Miami. So you can see the words which are used as directions are towards, over, past, across, into, away from, under, through, back from, down, etc. Now let's see what is the meaning of down. Down, you all know what is down? Yes, down means to go from above to a lower place or level. Go down the steps. But down can be used in many ways. Turn it down, the bottle is upside down, etc. So, down means to go from above to a lower place or level. Go down the road, go up the road, write things down. Now, next we will see across. Across means to go from one side to another side. They are walking across the bridge. They are walking across the road. The restaurant is across the road. So, children, preposition of directions. The words used for this is at, for, on, to, in, between, into, unto, through, up, towards, under, from, out of, over, under, etc. So, preposition of direction is in order to express movement toward a place. Up, he is walking up the stairs. He is walking down the stairs. He is walking into the tunnel. He is walking through the tunnel. He is walking out of the tunnel and the train is going under the bridge. He is walking over the bridge. He is walking towards the shop. He is walking past the shop. He is walking across the road. So, children, I think you have understood this chapter well. Yes? What we have learned today? Preposition. What is preposition? Preposition A means is word used to link a noun, phrase, or pronoun to a verb or adjective in a sentence. So, preposition is a word that shows the relationship between a noun or a pronoun and some other words in a sentence. Today we have seen different kinds of preposition, that is preposition of time, preposition of place and preposition of direction. What is preposition of time? Yes, preposition of times are words that tells us when an action took place. And preposition of place are words that tells us where an action take place, and preposition of directions are words that tells us in what direction an action is taking place. So, I think you have understood this chapter well. Now, let's revise it from extra marks.
Children, did you know the word preposition is made from two words? Pre plus position, which means which is placed before. A preposition is placed before a noun or a pronoun which it governs. For example, the boy is sitting on the sofa. Here the preposition is on, and the noun it governs is the sofa. Please note, the noun or pronoun which is placed after the preposition is called its object. The common type of relations indicated by prepositions are preposition of place, preposition of time, preposition of movement and direction. Preposition of place. There are a number of prepositions that are used to denote place. The following example would help you to understand the usage in a better manner. At. The boy is looking at the scenery. On. The kettle is on the table. In. The fruits are in the basket. Under. The cat is under the table. Above. The sun is above the hills. Behind. He is hiding behind the bench. In front of. The policemen are hiding in front of the bench. Beside. She is standing beside the bench. Near. She is sitting near the table. Preposition of time. Prepositions are also used to denote time. For example, at. It denotes a definite. Preposition of place. There are a number of prepositions that are used to denote place. The following example would help you to understand the usage in a better manner. At. The boy is looking at the scenery. On. The kettle is on the table. In. The fruits are in the basket. Under. The cat is under the table. Above. The sun is above the hills. Behind. He is hiding behind the bench. In front of. The policemen are hiding in front of the bench. Beside. She is standing beside the bench. Near. She is sitting near the table. Preposition of time. Prepositions are also used to denote time. For example, preposition of place. Preposition of time. Prepositions are also used to denote time. For example, at. It denotes a definite point of time, but is also used for indefinite point of time. For example, we will be watching a movie at 3 o'clock. Shows definite point of time. I can see the stars shine at night. Shows the indefinite point of time. On is used with days and dates. For example, on Christmas Eve, we will be decorating the house. In is used with parts of day, month, year and seasons. For example, In the evening, we were having tea. By. It denotes the latest time by which the action will be over. For example, the show will be over by 6 p.m. Further, since is used to denote the point of time when the action started. For example, he has been studying since morning. For is used to denote a period of time. For example, we have been waiting for 2 hours. From. It denotes the starting point of an action. For example, the doctor would be available from 6 to 8 o'clock. Do you know, preposition also shows the relative position of objects vertically or horizontally. For example, look at the picture. The lamp is kept on the table. The ball is under the table. In the above sentences, the preposition on and under show the relative position of the object vertically. Look at these examples. The cat is standing beside the sofa. The carpet is in front of the table. Here the prepositions beside and in front of are showing the relative position of the objects horizontally. Preposition of movement and direction. Certain prepositions are used to denote movement. Look at the following sentences in which the preposition of movement have been used. We went towards the school. Here the word towards indicates the movement in the direction of the school. The plane flew over the island. Here the word over indicates the movement above the island. Preposition of direction. Direction towards. The car is going into the tunnel. The preposition into indicates the movement of the car in the direction of the tunnel. Direction from. The bird flew out of the cage. The preposition out of means from the interior of something. Correct usage of certain prepositions. Certain prepositions can create confusion. Let's learn how to use them correctly. By, with. By is used to express the agent or doer of an action, whereas with relates to the instrument with which the action is done. For example, the painting was made by the painter with a paintbrush. After is used to denote some period of time in the past. In is used to denote some period of time in the future. For example, he came home after an hour. He will return in an hour. Beside and besides. Beside means by the side of, whereas besides means in addition to. For example, besides helping me with the homework, she cooked food standing beside the table. On time, it means at the exact moment. In time means not late and with a comfortable margin. We reached the station in time for the train, but the train did not start on time. After playing hide and seek, Rohan and Charles got bored and decided to venture into the haunted mansion, which was nearby. As they entered, a ghost came in front of them.
Hello, children. You look delicious to me. I would leave you only if you tell me where my ghost friends are hidden. If you give the wrong answer, they will grow stronger. But if you give the right answer, this house will be free from ghosts.
The first one. The ghost is dash the television. Fill in the correct preposition. In front of or ahead. Yes, the The correct preposition here is in front of. The ghost is in front of the television. The first ghost leaves the house.
Solve the second one.
The ghost is hiding, dash the cupboard. Fill in the correct preposition. Is it under or behind? Yes, it is the right answer. The ghost is hiding behind the cupboard. The second ghost also leaves the house.
Now, solve this one.
The ghost is hiding, dash the cupboard. Below or inside? Correct. The preposition required here is inside. The ghost is hiding inside the cupboard. The third ghost also leaves the house.
Good work. Your correct answers have taken all my powers away. I think I have to leave this house forever. Bye.
Recap. Prepositions are words which are placed before a noun or a pronoun to show the relationship of the noun to another word in a sentence. Kinds of relations indicated by prepositions. Preposition of place, preposition of time, preposition of movement and direction. Thank you. A presentation by Extra Marks.